Today is game day, baseball opening season day for MLB, but also my son has a baseball game. It is early spring and we just never know what the weather is going to do. So baseball is my favorite season, fun sweatshirt and I'm also going to show you today what is in my bag. What am I packing in here for this game day in early spring in the Pacific Northwest? You just never know what you're going to need. So I'm going to show you what I have packed and I will link things below. So before I go to the game, I am going to throw on my thermal leggings that are lined. Oh, they are so nice and cozy. They're just like a pair of sweats that are nice and cozy warm, but I'm going to throw those on before we head out this afternoon. I also have my umbrella here. It is a clear umbrella, so I'll be able to see the game if it does rain today. We've been rained out the last couple of days, so hopefully we do get to have a game. It is blue skies right now, so we'll see what the forecast does in a few hours. But this clear umbrella, I love it. It is dome shaped, so I'm able to keep dry underneath it. I have, yep, so it's nice and dome shaped, keeps my head and shoulders nice and dry, but I can still see out and see the game. So that has been a really nice thing through the years of our kids playing their various sports, because you never know what's going to rain. So it's a nice little insurance policy that I like to have with me. I just stick it in my bag like so, or just carry it alongside with my stadium seat cushion. But this is the Bog bag. This is the baseball style one that my son got me for Mother's Day a few years ago. This is the medium baby size bag. These Bog bags are fantastic. I love that they are just a durable plastic. They keep things clean and dry, and they have this flat bottom on them so they don't tip over, but they're vented, so anything that's inside is not going to get musty when it's chilly outside or when it's too warm. But that has been great. But what is inside here? Well, let me show you. This has been another game changer for one of those chilly nights, chilly afternoons at a game. This is a heated lap blanket. So it is pretty small. It just covers enough of my lap. I don't really get to share it with anyone, but it has actually 3 different options. I always just put it up on the highest one, but you just turn it on right here and the whole thing warms up. So there are 3 different options, but I just keep it on the red and the whole thing warms up. It is so nice and cozy warm. I do recharge it after every game just because I want to make sure that it always has plenty of charge for the 2 to 3 hours that we are at the field, that I can be underneath the blanket staying nice and warm. But it has just a little battery pack here that recharges. It just has this little zipper pouch that you undo, and here is the battery pack that is rechargeable. So you just put that on the USB charger, and it does have the option where you could use another USB and charge your phone, but I wouldn't want to take away from the battery. So I like to just use it for my blanket, but it works really nice. It does keep me nice and warm. Sometimes I'll even throw another blanket over the top of it, just because some nights are just more chilly than others. I can do another video where I show what my son wears to keep warm when he's out on the field. But there's the blanket, nice and warm. Now, because you just never know if it's going to be sunny or not, I do keep sunglasses in my bag. And then I have these gloves too. Now these gloves have that special little coating on them so I can still use my phone, take pictures, send text messages, whatever I need to. But these gloves, I love how they're clipped together so that when they're not on me, they stay together. And I throw these in the glove box, I throw them in my bag, but they're always nice and ready to use. They just have a really nice feel to them. They're fuzzy on the inside, which I love. And then they just have these little grippies on the outside, so when I'm grabbing my water bottle, when I'm grabbing my phone, it doesn't slip out of my hands. But they're nice and a tight fit too, so they just are very comfortable, very easy to use. But my gloves are a part of my bag that I bring to every game. Now, I bought a whole box of hand warmers that I hand out to other moms that need them too, but to keep our hands warm, sometimes we'll even literally put these in our socks if our feet are freezing, or inside our gloves. But you just shake them up and get them to activate, and then they stay warm through the whole game. They're still, as we're walking to the parking lot, they're still nice and warm. So these have been a must for the bag. a nice warm hat, which I love to have too, because sometimes you need a hat, you need the sunglasses, you need the gloves, you need the blanket, you need an umbrella, you just don't know what you need. So I have it all in the bag for just what might be needed for a baseball game. Then, because no mom bag is complete without snacks, these are a couple of the options that I have in my bag. I love these IQ bars. They have so many different flavors, but they also have some protein and magnesium, and they are just delicious and filling. And for another high protein snack, I love jerky, and this tuna jerky has been one of my favorites. So I will link all of those just for something fun for you guys, new ideas for your bags for early spring. You just never know what you might need, and have fun on the baseball field supporting your kids.